Hello, this is not a shave video, just so you know. I'm going to shave, but it's not a shave video. Let me just get set up here real quick, and I can hang out with you boys. Not that I have a lot of fans anymore, but this is not a shave video. Alright, a little background information. I just got done doing a beer review, and I poured a second one to see if the taste would grow on me, and I got hardly any foam. The difference was that there was a little bit of beer in the bottom of the glass. Looks pretty handsome. The glass makes it all. Check out the glass. That's a son of a bitch right there. The only place I can find them besides Germany was in Los Angeles. I'm also going to make sure I have a little bit of Jack Daniels on hand just in case. Today I'm going to shave with the last of my Cheshire. What a horrible sight. So I got a hint for you guys. When you get soaps, see if they're soft or hard, okay? The glycerin soaps I consider hard, okay? Most other soaps I consider soft. You don't have to bloom your soap while you're in the shower. You know, do what I've been doing is just take your shower, get out, have a dry puck, put some water on the top, think around doing something for a second, pour it into your bowl, and that's all you got to do, really. No, this is not a shave video. This video is going to be me airing my thoughts on a conversation I had with someone on Facebook. And he's a truck driver also, which doesn't give him any credibility towards the topic, nor does it give me any credibility towards the topic. I'm just saying he's not a diplomat or something like that. Anyway, so seemed like an alright guy. He was saying to me, well, actually he was saying on his video that Korea can attack us many different ways. Submarines, all these different ways, right? They could do this, they could do that. He's saying all this stuff, right? And, you know, it just brought me back to the train of thought I was at the other day, where I was thinking about how Obama left our military to Trump, and our military is aching now because apparently, in my mind, from what I could gather, and I really try not to convey any false messages, is that Obama is a Muslim. There's a lot of proof about that. He can say he's Christian. He's a lying sack of shit. He's not a Christian. He's a Muslim. Why do you think he's at the? I got a picture of him at a Muslim at a mosque in Baltimore. He's given a speech to all of these Muslims, and the entire time there's a sign just a foot or two away from his head. There's a symbol on it, an Arabic symbol. And that Arabic symbol literally translates to the number 666. This is proof. I can prove it to you. Ask me. Just ask me. Well, better. Why don't you do it yourself? You know, I get tired of proving stuff to people, and they just don't even comment back. You know, I debate a lot online about different things. A bigger point, and I mentioned all this to Joe Pierce, but bigger point was that 666 is actually a holy number for Muslims. Yeah. Look it up. Look it up. Find that picture. I put it on my Facebook. No one talked about it. See, people don't research enough to understand what's going on. We don't want to know what's going on sometimes. You know, it all reminds me of that movie, The Matrix, where what's that character's name? Found Nemo. It says green pill, blue pill. Take your choice. I told them what they would do. Nemo went for the truth. Keanu Reeves went for the truth. So he took this pill. And you know what happened to him? He woke up, man. And he found himself plugged into this system. And he started pulling out these plugs from his back. Had all these like spores all over his back and pulled them out of his face. And he looked all around and there's like columns and columns and columns and columns of people just like him. And they're all living an illusion, you know? And that's American people, man. You know? Look at these kids. I mean, I run into kids. I run into kids every day. I mean, when I say kids, I mean like, 30 and younger, right? I run into these kids every day when I'm on the bus. And they're got their face stuck in their phone. They walk across the street from curb to curb. They don't even look and see if a car's coming. That's how plugged in they are, man. Don't be like that. Do your own research. Believe. Oh, I've got to get more of this. I mean, the lather on this Barrister man is just tits. You don't have to be a believer in Jesus Christ like me to know all these things. You know? The wisdom of man can count the number of the beast. Today I'm going to be using the Little Morlaix. Freshly honed, freshly stropped. It's my first time using it. The barbicide kind of puts a stain on them. I have to be careful. That's just a sweet little razor, man. Oh. So what do you guys think? I mean, I know a lot of people still believe that bullshit. America's the baddest country in the whole planet, man. I don't think so. I think China is, and Russia maybe. I don't know. It's like I told Joe. do some research on China's military might and understand that what they're showing you, they're allowing you to see. But what you're seeing is something pretty amazing, but they're not showing you everything. But there's a lot of stuff out there, like I call propaganda from the U.S. government. One of the things that comes to mind, the first thing that comes to mind, is they're talking about cyber attacks. We have experts on board to take care of any cyber attacks. They show these guys in these room typing, right? It's like, yeah, right. That's why China, not only unpunished, but they came in here and they took our business ideas and they started producing ideas that Americans came up with. And they stole money from corporations. Obama didn't do shit about that. This is my last shave of this soap till I buy some more. It's nice and lemony, peppery, really smell, you know? It's a good soap. All right, I'm going to finish my shave in peace, and I'll come back with some final thoughts. Perfect shave. Can't believe it's the last of my soap. I guess I'm not sure. I guess it sounds like I'm having doubts about our military. I don't know what's left anymore. I know that Obama seem to want to destroy it, our military, and also know that the state of our missile defense system is in array because of neglect. He wouldn't even allow anyone to maintain our missile silos. You know, he made decisions that were so, you know, like, if he was your brother and he was making that decision in your house, you'd slap his face. That's how bad, that's how bad he was. But no one slapped his face. No one stood up to him, didn't seem like. I mean, look at when he, at one time he told Homeland Security, he says, this is right before the election, probably just a few months, 6 months or whatever. He told Homeland Security to back off of the ports that are, you know, between on the border there of south of Mexico. And there's pictures. I mean, if you don't believe me, look under Truth Serum. Look on YouTube. It's called Truth Serum. And I can't remember the name of it. It's Bill O'Reilly did it. He did the report. And of course, they believe Bill O'Reilly. He's a Republican, right? And he's always told the truth. But if you look at that report, you will see trains coming across the border, and there's all these illegals on top of it, all over it, and they're just coming right into the border. And you remember Obama's plan was to intercept these people, give them paperwork to go to court, and let them go. Okay, there's two problems with that. They're not going to show up to court. Okay, and they're coming into this country uninoculated. they could carry any disease. The Russians could give smallpox to Mexicans who are coming over the border, and it would affect everybody quick because all of our vaccines have wore out, right? Yeah. So another thing is that Obama got credited for deportations. They're not deportations. He didn't even detain them more than just a few minutes, so anyway, so what do we do? What do we do, man? What do we do? I'll tell you what, if shit hit the fan, the people who are going to live and survive are going to be the rednecks because they know how to hunt. I know how to hunt. My wife knows how to hunt. We know how to skin animals. We know what to do with these animals. Oh, hey, looky here. I got a beer. So, don't want to really doubt our military, but the thing is, to me, is that I don't trust our government. For so many years, they've told us one thing, and the truth of another thing came out, And all these Democrats were saying, screw Trump, Trump's an asshole, Trump's a liar. But you know what? Do they seriously really want Clinton in office? I don't think so. Her husband gave billions of dollars to the North Koreans for the exact purpose of nuclear proliferation in that country, and he stated that they're going to just fizzle out on the whole thing. How stupid our country is. That's just like Obama giving what? How much money did he give Iran? I don't know how much money he gave Iran. He gave a shitload of money to them, and he gave them all that interest, right? I mean, billions and billions of dollars. I mean, someone should have I don't understand the patriotism in this country, okay? If people know that we have a leader like Obama who's going to be doing stuff and has been doing stuff, I mean, why don't they stop him? I mean, stop him, you know what I mean? Permanently stop him. All right. Guess this really turned into a drunk shave, huh? Like Tom Burgess, remember him? He used to do those drunk shaves and used to have these talks. I used to hang out with him, man. I never said anything too much because I didn't want to get into a 4-hour debate, but pretty intelligent guy, man. All right, man, y'all take care. And remember, even if you got a crappy beer and you have some good whiskey to counteract it, it's still a good day for a shave, man. All right, man, later. Take care.